Here's the second thing that I think happens in the dip of life. When we wait on God, we become better people. The way it's supposed to work is we enter the dip as one person, but we come out of the dip as a new person, as a better person. There's a principle in geology, and the principle goes like this. Pressure plus time equals formation. Do you know how rocks get formed? They get formed deep underground, pressure and time. And when you see rocks, when you see a massive rock formation, how did that get there? Pressure and time formed what you see. Like if you go out to Yosemite, there's El Capitan, one of the most famous mountains in the United States. And that particular rock formation, how did that get formed? Pressure plus time formed that beautiful mountain. Anybody here ever been to Yellowstone or been to the Grand Canyon? Anybody ever been there? Doesn't it like you can't look at a picture and have it represent Canyon? It's like the Grand Canyon is like, seriously? I mean, you've got this incredible valley and these rock formations and everything. How did that get formed? Pressure plus time formed it. Here's another kind of example. That's the Hope Diamond. That's actually real. It's like 437 carats, the diamond in the middle. It's the biggest one. Do you know what all diamonds are initially? They're coal. How valuable is coal? Well, I suppose if you have a bunch, you could sell it for energy. But you know what? I mean, what does Santa give you when you're back? Because it ain't worth much. Okay, try to go to your girlfriend or your wife or whatever and go, hey, you know, honey? Lump of coal. Love ya. That's not worth anything. But you get that carbon and you put it under pressure, under heat, over a long period of time, and it rearranges the atoms and it becomes a diamond. That thing of beauty, that thing of value was formed by pressure plus time. Did you know that there's a very similar equation in the spirit world? It goes like this. Pressure plus time over waiting on God equals the formation of a better person. Now, pressure plus time, if we don't wait on God, doesn't make us a better person. It makes us a bitter person. But pressure plus time, if we wait on God, makes us a better person. Our character is better. Our values are better. Our perspectives are better. We are more patient. We are more pure. We are more humble before God. And that's exactly what the Scripture tells us. See, in James chapter 1, it says this, consider it pure joy, my brothers, whenever you face trials of many kinds. Now, sometimes you read the Bible and go, dude, what were you smoking? Consider it pure joy when trials rack your existence? Seriously? And then dissect the word trials. The original word that was used, the Greek word, is perismos. I like to say Greek words every once in a while to prove that all the money spent on education actually had value. But you know what's fascinating about this word? The word literally means extraordinary pressure. In fact, perismos was a term that was used to describe a form of execution in ancient times. And they would take a large rock, a mini boulder, and they would lay an accused or a convicted criminal on the ground, and they would place this boulder on the chest of the convicted criminal who was sentenced to die. And the weight of that boulder would squeeze all the air out of his lungs, and he couldn't draw any in, and he would suffocate and die. You ever notice ancient people had really, really cruel means of executing people? Like the cross? But that boulder on the chest where you can't get any air in, that's extraordinary pressure, the kind that will crush you and destroy you. That's the word that's used right there. Count it all joy when life weighs down on you so much it's like you can't even get your breath. Because under that kind of pressure, where your faith is being tested, it develops perseverance. Perseverance must finish its work so you may become mature and complete and not lacking anything. How do I become a mature, complete person who's basically like fully functional and all that kind of stuff? It begins with pressure. Because if we wait on God under pressure, as we discover this new kind of strength, we also find that old junk gets squeezed out of our life. And we become refined, and we become better people. There's one other thing that happens in that dip. And I'll put it this way. When we wait on God, we receive the key to true success. See, here's a really funny thing. Funny as in odd. God could want to do something really good for us. Some real blessing. Okay? Generic term for a good thing happening in my life. God might want to provide us with an incredible opportunity and open this amazing door. And He really wants to do that, but we're not ready for it. And if that good thing came our way, it would end up having a net negative influence rather than positive. So God needs to make sure that we are ready to handle even the good stuff He wants to give. Because sometimes blessing is harder to handle and keep your head right and your spirit right than trials are. It's why the Scripture says things like this. Psalm 37, verse 34. Wait for the Lord and keep His way. See, there's the idea. It's active. I'm waiting on you to do something. I'm going to keep obeying and serving while you are. Wait on the Lord and keep His way. He will exalt you to inherit the land. Now, to these people, as they got these words, it meant that promise I made, that good thing, that blessing, a land of your own. Or as Braveheart would say, a country of our own. Yeah, it's there. I'm going to give it to you. It's going to be yours. You just got to wait, okay? Just keep my way. Sooner or later it will come. I know right now you think you may never get there with all its blessing. But just try. Wait a me. Because when the wicked are cut off, because I know right now things are bad and bad people seem to be prevailing, you will eventually inherit it. But you know, before you get it, before you see it, first you've got to wait on the Lord. Because when you get the blessing, you got to know how to handle it. When you get the opportunity, you got to know what to do with it. And you need to be a certain kind of person for that to